This video is sponsored by Factor 75. Get fresh, ready-made meals delivered to your doorstep when you sign up with Factor. Their menus are updated weekly. They have seafood, veggie, and keto options if that's what you're looking for. Check my link in the description below and use code FACTORSE10507 for 60% off your first box.
Anyway, hello, welcome to my channel. Vice Rhino here. Suris over there.
Hi.
Suris is kind of my default now. We're just renaming it the Rhino and Suris show.
Hold on. I just realized why I didn't have access to my my monitor this whole time. I have made many mistakes. I am professional.
I mean, did you see the stream where I started the first, 5 minutes? Oh, you were on that stream where it was all echoey or muted. because
I remember that stream very well.
Because I didn't close a fucking tab. Oh well, apparently they did hear you, even though I. Oh, you know what? I unmuted the thing that would. I don't know. Whatever. My audio routing is weird. So my soundboard, I absolutely love my soundboard most of the time. But for streaming, I actually do prefer the Go XLR, which I owned for a bit and then returned it because it was terrible for recording in Adobe. And I don't know why my auto framing followed me down there and then cut off my forehead.
To be fair, you don't need your forehead.
No, I actually saw a video where the guy's forehead was cut off for the it was down here, and it was like some tech video of how to do this for your YouTube channel or whatever, and the framing had him cut off here, and it was like, do I want to take YouTube advice from a guy who doesn't know how to frame himself? I mean, granted, if you've seen my stuff, you know that I'm not great at framing myself, but I'm better than that.
Leon Sable on my end, thank you for gifting a tier 1 sub and the 100 bits. Jesus.
Yeah, people are talking about the delay. The delay might be worse than normal here. I don't know what's going on, but YouTube for the last couple days has been really weird with me. My videos have been buffering as if I have a crappy internet connection. I don't. I have a gigabit connection. I should be able to stream I should be able to be streaming HD video on my computer while someone's watching 4K video in the living room and someone else is watching 4K in the basement and someone else is streaming upstairs, and that should all be fine. But for some reason, YouTube's acting like I have dial-up for the last few days. So I'm actually kind of impressed that it is even working. But yeah, if the stream goes down, that's why. Anyway, so we've got some tweets. I actually have a goal. Now, viewership is such that I'm going to have to adjust what I was thinking of. But I have a special thing that you are not prepared for.
Oh?
That it's a little video thing that I would love to share with everybody. And if I get super chats to, let's say, I want to say $50, but there's only 17 people watching the stream.
I can fix that. Hold on. It's as easy as going to my dashboard.
It just takes one person saying, or one person sending $50, but it's cringy as fuck and it's amazing and I love it. And I hate it as well. So if we get to $50, I will play that for you.
Okay. Is it All I Want for Christmas, but terrible?
No, there was music involved, but I had to run it through an AI noise removal tool to get rid of most of the music in order to avoid copyright. Gotcha. And there's $50. Thank you, Ryugen. You're the best.
And you guys can use the collab command, and it will take you directly to Vice Rhino's stream as well.
And Ryugen just subscribed. So there we go.
There you go.
So I guess we're going to start with that then instead of the...
Splinter Ryan, thank you for gifting a tier 1 sub on my end as well.
Oh, okay. This is fucked up. I love YouTube sometimes. So my notification said that Ryugen sent 3668, but it said in the thing that it's $50. And then in my YouTube studio, it said it was 42 something. So I'm getting 3 different amounts. It was 50 Canadian, so that's fine.
It's $50 somewhere.
There's 50 Canuckian. Anyway, so we are going to watch this is a Christian play.
Okay. Snaky Asylum, thank you or Snake Asylum, thank you for the resubscription.
Splinter Kid also sent $10. So thank you very much, Splinter Kid. And so you ready to see this?
No, but I think I don't have a choice.
It's the beauty from pain. First of all, we got Big White Jesus. Oh, fuck. I hate these
Youth
controls.
on the Rock, present.
There we go. Beauty from pain. So, no, like I said, there was music that went along with this that I cut out. But, like, first off, like, that's Jesus. Now, the way I stumbled across this video is actually interesting. So usually around Christmas time, I start to realize that my TV kind of sucks. I'm like, it would be nice to get myself a new TV for Christmas. And then I never actually do because, yeah, my TV sucks, but I don't care that much.
Mm-hmm.
So it's one of those like, yeah, I'd love to have like the latest in QLED technology hanging in my living room. That would be awesome. But like, do I want to spend minimum $1,000 on a TV? No, not really. But anyway, like I was looking at reviews for these TVs and my thing is kind of like, I want to wait till like, I want to see what happens with OLED panels in the next generation. But yeah, so this guy, his whole channel is him doing tech. I don't want to call them reviews because they're not.
What are they then?
Well, they're supposed to be reviews. But like, really, it's like 3 reasons to buy the X, and then he just like lists 3 things. And like for the TV I was looking at, I forget what it was. It was just like, oh, it's brighter than other QD OLEDs, and it like just the most banal stuff that's so easy to find. And then his final point was like, oh, and it's got all the streaming services built right into the TV. I'm like, don't all TVs have that now? Is that a reason to buy this specific TV?
Like, that's a basic thing that you get with like a Roku these days.
Has the Vice Rhino fallen to Whamhalla? I don't know what Whamhalla is.
Whamhalla.
Whamhalla.
I don't know what that is either.
I'm not sure.
I find it funny, and I don't know why, and that part terrifies me.
Yeah, so anyway, so this guy just, and he puts up like 6 videos a day. And then I saw that his videos all get like 100 views max, and he's got like 500,000 subscribers. I'm like, what? How the fuck? Yeah, I was confused. Like, how the fuck does that even happen? So I'm like scrolling through his channel to see what the fuck this guy, like, you know, anytime that happens, there's like one video that went viral.
Yeah.
And then they just never recaptured that. And that is kind of what happened with this guy. But this is one of his most viewed videos, was this little skit. So
okay.
let's watch it.
I'm interested.
The lights go out all around.
See, we still get a hint of the music.
One last candle to keep out the night.
Why does it look like an execution squad is going to come?
And the
Kinda does. The editing's very bad in this. Alcohol, I could do that.
You've just been handed alcohol randomly.
Yeah, you know, if somebody wants to come and like shove alcohol down my throat, I'll take it. Drugs. Ooh, I have a drug story. So
Dirks?
I have Durg story. So last time I talked about it, I was basically a marijuana virgin.
Okay.
So my girlfriend made it her mission to get me stoned. And so she brought a bunch of marijuana over. She stayed for a week while her kids were gone with their dad. And she brought marijuana over. And every night I'd go out and I'd like puff a bunch. Or like it started with like just a couple. It's like, okay, that's not... yeah, and I wasn't really feeling anything. So then I would like, you know, a little bit of this one, a little bit of that, because they're different strains or whatever, like the sativa and indica or whatever. One's supposed to be like the head high, the other's the body high. I don't know I don't fucking know, but like she's just like, here, try a bit of this one. Here, try a bit of that one. So I'm like trying them all. I'm like, nope, I don't feel anything. And so then she made it her. like we went into a weed store and was like, okay, let's just get a bunch of edibles.
Oh.
And then I didn't really look at how many were in my hand, but I just like threw a bunch in my mouth.
Oh.
And then I spent the rest of the night like lying down, terrified that I was about to die, feeling like my heart was about to explode.
Beist, have you never heard a these edibles ain't shit story?
So I have tried edibles before. I ate 4 edibles in one go. That's 40 milligrams, and it did nothing. So this time it was like 7. So I didn't expect it to be that bad after the literal nothing.
I mean, I guess. Sure.
Yeah, so that's my drug story. But now apparently she had the same problem when she first started. So like after she got wasted on edibles, then suddenly the smoking did it for her. So maybe like a couple puffs will actually get me the pleasant high. So I'm gonna try it one more time. And if I still get nothing, then it's just like, nope, I'm done. I'm not gonna ruin my lungs for something that doesn't do anything for me.
Fair enough. Vice Rhino is these edibles ain't shit meme.
Is that in your chat or mine?
That's in my chat.
Okay.
It's from Raspberry Daz.
Yeah, Blade Runner says, I'm your basic metalhead. I smoked, I occasionally drink. I have never ever touched a joint. So yeah, now I'm more badass than Blade Runner. And by badass, I mean I was like crying myself to sleep.
You did your best. You did your best.
Hey, now I can say I've tried it.
That's true. You can.
Anyway, that's my drug story. Oh yeah, I tried mushrooms too, and they didn't do anything. Like nothing. Actually, no, that's a lie. My front left tooth got itchy. I assume that was because of the mushrooms, because I've never experienced that before, but it was itchy. It was like I had to scratch my tooth. But that was it.
Doc, my teeth itch.
Yeah, that's like I've heard stories about people's like teeth hurting with drugs or whatever, and I'm like, okay, well, so I guess I'm not doing mushrooms either. But I actually, this is my ADHD meds have actually been picking up recently, and like I've been getting increased dosage. So I'm wondering if like drugs just don't affect me as strongly as they do other people, and so that's why the ADHD meds didn't seem to really do anything for me at the lower doses.
I mean, that could be the case. That's reasonable, because if it's hard to get high one way, you know, in general.
Yeah, so just give me the max dose of Adderall right now. I'm not on Adderall. I'm on Concerta, which is one of the more subtle ones. It's like the entry level. If this doesn't do it for you, then we'll try the stronger stuff later.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just growing colder. I feel like
See, that was me after the drugs, right there. I needed some Jesus.
I'm gonna die.
after all this has passed, I still will remain. After
Okay, I feel like this is the wrong order here. She needs the money first before she can get the drugs and alcohol.
No, don't you know that the drugs are given out at Halloween for free, and you've got to check all your kids' candy to make sure they don't have either dergs or gun in their candy.
Yeah. So this is actually interesting to me. They're not sending the message they think they're sending with this, because like every single person that comes along here and has their quality or whatever, their vice, they're viced. Everybody that has their vice or whatever, every time she gets involved in it, she's upset and distraught and in pain or whatever. But money buys her happiness. She's perfectly happy with the money. And then it's not till debt comes and takes away the money that she's not happy. So there you go. The message they are sending is that money buys happiness.
And now she has the debt.
Yeah. Blade Runner says I probably drink more than him, since you mainly stick to beer in moderation, usually end up the designated driver. I don't know about that. Like, I drink when I have it, but I often don't have it. Like right now, the reason I have this is because it was brought to me by someone else. But yeah, and I often make a show of like drinking on stream more because like by the end of the stream it's more fun. But like I'm not like that normally. Like I still have the same bottle of scotch that I opened. I think I opened it on stream a couple weeks ago. Yeah, I don't know. But it's one of the ones that tastes, it smells like fart. I'd never tried it before, and I don't like the farty smelling ones. I think it's all the ones from Elay that have the fart thing going on.
You see, I just don't drink alcohol, so I have no context.
Oh, Lust, this one's fun. And by fun, I mean completely disturbing, because you can see what's coming under the lust.
The abuse.
Yeah. Because being lustful automatically leads to abuse. Didn't you know that?
Vice, you would know more than anybody. You are the horniest one here.
Yeah, I beat the fuck out of all my partners. No, I don't.
He said it with such a straight face.
Okay, I do, but it's consensual.
And now it's fun.
Okay, let's see what this is another fun part for me. So she's clearly she's trying to get to this is so perfect. She's reaching out to Jesus. She wants Jesus' help. And Jesus just ignores her while she gets abused. He just stands there. He could intervene if he wanted to, and she's clearly wanting him to. She's requesting his intervention.
It's better if you just don't.
But then he just stands there and doesn't do anything. So Jesus does not help you. He stands there and watches you get abused, even when you're calling out for help.
I like how the abuse gets handed to her. She's just like, aha, the abuse is now in your hands. You have to choose to wear the abuse.
It's victim blaming, basically. It's your fault you got abused because you didn't love Jesus enough. It's gross.
Jesus could have helped you if only you made it to him and also made him help you.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they're saying it's peat smoke. Yeah, the peaty scotches are the ones that I don't really like. But everybody says that Elay is really good. Like every scotch from Elay is really, really amazing. And yeah, I found the exact opposite because those are all the peaty ones.
Jesus is busy. He's got 7 billion other people to ignore.
8 billion now. And this, look, hope. Here comes hope. Hope's a good thing, right?
Could be.
No, hope's a bitch.
It's
hope turns into depression. Hope turns into depression is the message being given.
I'm just reminded of the Hunger Games now, where President Snow is sitting there like, hope is a wonderful thing. It's the best of things, but it's also a dangerous thing.
Yeah. Yeah, it's about to get really dark.
She's already abused and lustful and depressed.
Mm-hmm. But next is if you don't love Jesus, you get depression. And that leads to this next guy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
He's gonna slide down a sewer.
I still will remain after I've cried my last. There'll be beauty from pain.
And she's like, she's acting the fuck out of that.
She threw the gun down.
She did. Which, in reality, it's going to go off accidentally and shoot one of her kids.
You don't throw your gun.
Yeah, no. Oh, and so this person here, like she's wearing this lovely low-cut dress, but because it's a conservative Christian play, she's got to have the turtleneck underneath that matches her skin color. Mm-hmm. But my thought with that is like the whole thing is I think the Bible verse is like any woman who causes a man to stumble, it's better for her that she had never been born, sort of thing. So if you wear something that is the same color as your skin, and from a distance you can't tell the difference from it being your skin versus it being a turtleneck underneath your dress, if a guy looks at that and is like, I like that cleavage, she's just caused him to stumble, even though that's a turtleneck.
I think that in her defense, I think it's the poor quality of the video that's making her look as pink as her turtleneck.
Okay, maybe you're right.
This guy does a lot of tech reviews, and apparently he couldn't afford something better than potato.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't actually buy the tech. He just shows B-roll from other videos.
No.
So why do they all wear jean skirts? I think this was the dress code for this particular play because they're all also in black shirts. It's Turtleneck Girl is the only one who's not wearing a jean skirt.
Alt fact in my chat goes, "You can't stop me from having impure thoughts. These women are all sinners." She's so sad.
Yeah, because she doesn't have the Jesus.
She needs Jesus to come inside her.
Jesus coming inside you always helps.
I forgot how this night's been so long.
Okay, so
I cling to your promise.
I absolutely love
There will
the
be
final
a
image in this thing.
dawn.
Let's see if you can pick up on it
This has passed.
without me mentioning it,
I still
because it's
will
hilarious.
remain after
So the idea is that Jesus takes on all your stuff and in
Love.
salvation, but like,
There'll
just
be
watch how it
free
finishes.
from pain, though it won't be today. Someday I'll hope again.
Money
There'll
was
be
saved.
beauty.
I love this image. I love this.
Money saved.
This, to me, this says, if you want to be saved, you got to give us your money. So it's like, they're saying the quiet part out loud with this one. I know that was a mistake. I know that was completely accidental, but it's just so perfect.
This is such a good meme
amazing.
template.
It is. I'll send you the screenshot. You can meme it up.
Oh, I've already got it. I'm already way ahead of you.
Oh, did you see this one? I shared it in the chat earlier.
No. I just have light shot, so I just have to click a button and then I
Oh,
have it.
Okay. Alrighty, because I did share this in a chat that you were in, but I didn't think you saw it.
Now because so much stuff gets said in that chat, I have it muted all the time, so I check it every now and again. But I don't like my phone going off all the time when I'm just out and about.
See, same thing. So I set the notifications for that chat onto vibrate only. So my phone will vibrate, so I know that stuff's going on, but it's not like disruptive and making
So you get to
annoying
just
noises.
put your phone up near your prostate, and every
Yeah.
time Prophet of Zod gets in a conversation,
Exactly. Exactly.
he gets to tickle you internally.
Yeah, so that's fun. Yeah, no, I do stuff like that. So like I have my calendar notifications, because I'm so prone to forgetting things. I've made them like the most obnoxious notification sound I can find on my phone, so that like every time I hear it, it's jarring. It's like, oh, I've got something I need to do. And sometimes it scares the crap out of me. Like today, after my kids had all gone to school, mine goes off, and it's like, oh, there's a dentist appointment for the kids. Fuck, I gotta go pick a kid up from school. Oh, that's for tomorrow. Because if I remind myself the day before, I might remember to keep them home the next day.
No, see, the entire time it was you getting stoned for the first time. That's why you forget everything now.
No, I've been forgetting things before that. Anyway, let's do some articles.